Happy Halloween! This is Heather Coleman, your intuitive medium. We're doing a different kind of reading for the week of October 31st through November 6th, Monday through Sunday. Before we get to the tea bag and one card reading, first time we're doing a tea bag reading, by the way. But before we get to all of that, briefly I just want to talk about Halloween and the tradition, the beliefs that go along with it. There's a lot of different stories that go around. Long story short is the whole idea was that on one night of the year, spirits and ghosts were more likely to come earthbound and swirl around us. Whether that's true or not, to be honest with you, if you're a medium, such as myself and a lot of my friends, you can communicate with people in the spirit realm anytime you want. It doesn't have to be Halloween. Or if you see a psychic, you can get a reading anytime, right? One of the biggest things was all the fear and the stories that surrounded All Hallows Eve, as it used to be called. If you are someone that most people seem to enjoy it, and a little bit of scary stories can be fun, but if your kids tend to get scared, my kids' schools, there are certain rules. You cannot have scary masks, fake blood, swords, that sort of thing. There can be a lot of actual fear around Halloween. So if you or a child that you know or someone you love actually gets really freaked out on Halloween, a couple good tips. One is ground yourself, grow tree roots down the soles of your feet to the earth, put a nice white imaginary shield around yourself, and just keep in mind that we are protected by Archangel Michael, by our deceased loved ones, our personal team of angels, we all have one, and by our spirit guides. So now getting to the reading, we're actually going to start with the card, which is from this is what the back of it looks like. It's from this deck that I'm still new to working with, the Conscious Spirit deck by Kim Dreyer. So today we've got the Sun Goddess, and the message that is attached with this is, I celebrate each sunrise and recognize the healing energies of the sun. So there's a lot that we could really glean from this. What I'm really feeling strongly from this is celebrate every day. Tune into the energies of the sun, especially as we start to get to colder weather. So even if you only have a minute outside some days going to your car, connect with the energy of the sun is the message here. The sun nourishes life. Without it, plants would not be alive. We sometimes forget how much we need sun. So just make the most of every minute that you're out there as this weather is starting to get colder. Now I'm going to set the card down, and this is the first time we're doing this. I am so excited. A tea bag reading. There are many different ways to do this. What I have done is I made myself, here's the tea bag, a cup of peppermint tea. And it's really tasty, actually. It's really refreshing, and I feel like it helps raise my vibration when I'm reading for you. So what we're going to do with this tea bag is we're just going to turn it over and take a look at this little pattern. It's probably hard to see in the lighting here, so I'll put a photo up. It's small. Now there are entire courses that train in how to read tea leaves, tea bags. I tune into divine wisdom, to source, and to my spirit guides, and I'm taking a look at this. And what's just fascinating about this, and again, I don't know how well you can see this, maybe we can turn the computer a little bit, it's kind of not the greatest lighting, but we've got this little bottom row of colored tea. It's almost like a mustard color, like a yellowish green, and it's kind of thick toward the bottom part of the imprint the tea bag made. And you know what it feels like to me? This is really cool. It feels like the energy of the sun, but down below, which is really interesting. And if we again take a good look at the Sun Goddess card, we've got this woman embracing the energy of the sun. We've got looks like a bat, like a cross between a bat and a phoenix here. So she's taking that nourishing energy of the sun in, and she's over water, which is very interesting. But again, I feel like with this little pattern, with the color of the sun at the bottom of our pattern here in the plate, again, I don't know how we can see that, we're being encouraged to take the energy of the sun down deep through the soles of our feet. Earlier I taught you how to ground from the soles of your feet. So our tea bag reading is telling us take the energy of the sun through your body. Remember to bring it all the way down to the soles of your feet, grounding to Mother Earth. I'm going to take one more peek at the tea bags to see what I'm getting from this. And I'm seeing a little bit of spots here, which again, I don't know how well you can see it. I know the lighting isn't the greatest. A reminder that if there are cloudy parts in your mind, stressors, worries, remember that they're temporary. Remember that they're temporary. And you will always have the light of the sun and the love of the sun goddess in you as you get through this week. This is Heather Coleman, your intuitive medium, wishing you a happy and safe Halloween and hoping that this reading really resonates with you. Check out the website, strengthontheRun.com, and I hope to see you real soon.